All right, welcome. My name is Chris Palmer. If you're brand new here, welcome to Chris Palmer SEO. In today's video, what we will discuss is a way to create a simple silo. So this will be a tutorial on how to create a silo inside of WordPress. So how I'm going to break down this tutorial will be simply this. I will draw out exactly what I'm going to do, and then I will go right over here to WordPress and show you how you can set it up for yourself. Okay? So that's exactly what we will do right now. So your simple silo structure is simply this. All right? You have your home page. Okay? Then I'm sure you'll have your other pages, you know, your privacy policy, you'll have your terms, right? You'll have about us. All right, that's that, okay? These are all going over here. So then, off of your home page, you would have a category page or your top level, also called a mother page. So generally, this is going to be called your blog, right? A lot of people say blog. Personally, I like to use a keyword instead of blog. All right, and I'll also show you in another video how to create a virtual or a floating silo so you don't have to use this structure. However, this is a simple silo, and let's get back on topic. So we have our home page, okay, and then you would have your blog. So it would be just so you can see, so you can visualize, it would be, say, HTTPS, you know, and then it would be website name / blog, okay? So as you can see, that's what this would be then, all right? Well, too many T's, but you get the point. So that would be / blog. So that would be this page here, okay? So the very next thing that you want to do to create your silo would be you would have a another page, right? And this would be, say, page 1, all right? So that would look like this. And this is the beginning of the creation of your silo. It's all within the URL structure. How you would go about doing this would simply look like this. So you'd have your HTTPS : website name.com / blog, and then your very next one would be name of article, right? /. So this one would be your blog post number 1. So really, this is the beginning of your silo, okay? So this would be your blog page. This would probably list all of your articles, have some wonderful photos, things of that nature. So that's your website name / blog. Going into the silo, a simple silo or a physical silo, you would have your website name / blog, and then your very first page, which is this page in the beginning of your silo, going up to your main or category page or mother page, would be the name of the article. Now, to do one more, what you would do to create the silo would be the very next step. You would have HTTPS, this would be post number 2, and these are all linking up, right? Linking up to the main page. And that's why what we like to do, instead of using blog, we use a keyword, right? Or a key phrase. But really what you're doing here is this page 1, this name of article is a main keyword or your ranking page. Okay, this is your ranking page. And the silo is supporting and adding value going up. So this is number 2, so it's going to be website name. So let's just do that. So this is your main ranking article, right? Number 1, right? In the beginning of your silo, you're trying to rank this page, and what you're doing is you're creating, right? These things are called supporting articles or supporting pages. And all of it is passing juice, link equity, and power up to the head page, the ranking page, the page you're trying to rank. Okay? So in any case, let's just keep moving on. I'm hoping that I've explained this well for you. This one right here would be this. So https:/, so it would be websitename.com/blog/ this would be name of article number 2. Okay? Oh, it erased it all. Websitename.com/blog/ name of article 2. Okay. So this is really the silo structure. All right. And that's what we're going to go over here and show you. So first and foremost, what you're going to want to do is you have your pages. You're going to want to add a page. This is just a site that I play with stuff on. I test stuff with, just one of them, one of many. Really, I've been just loading videos on it. So in any case, it all starts within your structure. So you're going to want to go over here to your settings and go to your permalinks. Make sure you have a custom structure. All right. Hopefully you do know how to go ahead and do that. So you'll go to your settings, permalinks, set up your custom structure. Okay. The very next thing that you're going to want to do to start setting up your physical or basic silo will be this right here. So the very top level, so you already have your home page in place. So the next one is going to be your blog or your category. You're basically setting up a category page for the silo. All right. Generally, you want to use a keyword here, but we're just, for this example, we're going to use blog. Okay. So you have your blog. We'll put this in order. We'll just leave it public. It doesn't matter right now. We will publish this. Okay. All right, now as you can see over here to the right-hand side, because I do have all-in-one installed, sometimes it changes things, but in any case, as you can see over here to the far right, it's giving you the structure, it's giving you the /blog. So this is also going to be your top level. So the next thing you're going to want to do is head over here to Appearance. You're going to want to go to your menus, and you're going to want to add this top level category to your menu. So you'll add this to your menu. All right, add to menu. All right, now that you have added it to your menu, you can now start placing things in a child fashion or in the physical fashion below as you start setting up your pages. So this is how you would do this. Now remember, pages and posts are the same thing, and as far as Google's eyes, one is not better than the other. You can decide that for yourself. You can set that up however you would like. Pages or posts is a long disputed debate that has no relevance to any type of ranking. Personally, I use pages. That is up to you, okay? So in any case, we're going to head over here to all pages. Yes. Now, when you're setting up, remember your silo, your very first post or your very first page inside of your silo, other than the main category page, I'm calling it a category page. So it's your website /blog/ your very first post, which is this one that's going to be here. Right? All pages, because that blog page is really just giving links, to the certain pages within the silo. And then there are all the pages that are below the pages in the silo are coming up to what are called supporting pages. And those supporting pages are sending relevancy and power up to your head and or your page that you're trying to rank the most. So let me just give you more of an idea here. Like I mentioned here. So you'd have your page or blog post 3. All of these pages are trying to support, right, your main article. because this article here is probably 2K words, heavily optimized, but these pages here are only probably, 5 to 700 words, and these are called supporting articles, sending relevancy and power to this main post. That is the idea and the point of a silo is you're sending supporting and power up to the main post. But let's get back into this. So you have created your top page or the mother page, so it's blog. You've added it to the menu. So you'll go in here, you're going to add a new page. And this is going to be your lead page. Okay, so this is going to be blog post 1. Okay, so we'll go ahead and publish that. Before I went ahead and did that, I'm very sorry. Down here, this is blog post 1. If you go over here to your page attributes, the parent page should be blog. Okay, remember that first category page that we set up? So that way, it's changing the URL structure. And creating your silo. As you can see over here to the right hand side, it has given you a preview of this right here. So when you've made the top level, it's / your website name / blog, your very first post that's within the silo, or your ranking post, your ranking page. So it would be blog / and then it's the first blog post name. So we're creating and we're starting the beginning of our silo here. So this is our very first page. So now we have our website name, and then we have our blog, and then this is the article number 1. Okay, as you can see over here to the right hand side, it has changed the structure. So let's head over here to all pages. This has been updated. So you have your post or page number 1, quick edit. We take a look here. So the parent page is really what is the deciding factor. So you would always have the parent page at your main category page. So then we would move on. We would add another page, post number 2. And then you would just head on down here. And as you can see here, the supporting page in your silo is going to be, you can either shoot it right up here to blog. So you have, now you have blog, right, as you can see, which is our main category. Then you have post 1, right, it's all within the URL. And then below that is post number 2, which is the name of this article. See how the URL structure is changing and it's going below. Now you don't have to make it go all the way down, right, within this structure. You can always use the parent page as your main category page. You could just use the parent page as the blog. So that way it'll say blog and then bam, it would have the name of your article. This is building your structure. I hope that I have shown this to you in a very simple way. I hope that this has provided value for you, and I hope to see you in the next SEO video. Have a great day.